Alongside Brent Hubbs, I'm Austin Price. Brent, 13-0 at the half, final 24-13. How do you explain the second half? Third quarter woes continue.
It's Groundhog Day in the third quarter. I mean, and I'm not trying to be a smart aleck. I mean, I don't know what you do. Don't go in the locker room at the half. Be a high school team in the end zone. There's no band. I don't know what you do to get something going in the second half. Come out earlier. But this team is so flat to start the second half. Maybe it's adjustments or lack of adjustments by the Tennessee staff, and the other staffs are putting the adjustment. It's unbelievable what this team, numbers-wise, is doing in the third quarter. Tonight it was 16 yards, no first downs. Their last 4 games, 5 first downs in the third quarter total.
At this point, I try to barter with Texas A&M next week. Just say, we'll go ahead and give you 14. And just skip on to the fourth quarter.
I mean, it's crazy. I mean, Tennessee didn't play great in the first half. I know that they were up 13-0. Arkansas misses the field goal. Tennessee was really good in the first quarter. Arkansas started getting yards in the second half. They started clicking some things off.
The opening drive, 5 for 5 on third downs.
To start the second half.
Yeah, to start the second half.
You could feel a little bit of Arkansas's momentum building at the end of the first half because they moved the ball in the second quarter. So you thought Tennessee was going to go in there and make some adjustments. Tennessee can't get off the field on the opening drive of the second half, as you mentioned, 5 for 5. And then obviously Jared gets hurt. Brian Maurer clearly not ready to play, just running around like it's high school football or middle school football. And then, Harrison Bailey, the check downs was fine, but not pushing the ball, not able to push the ball, or not electing to push the ball down the field, or play calling down the field.
How you don't kick the field goal. And Jeremy, it was a weak excuse. Your kicker kicked a 51-yarder in the first half, all of a sudden a 42-yarder. In his defense, going into the win, but still, 42-yarder into the win. Shouldn't have been a big deal for Brent Cimaglia. To not even try that there and go for it. And then the play calling. I mean, how's that setting up Harrison Bailey to succeed when you go run, and then slant pass? That probably pass interference should have been called, but why even put it in that situation?
Well, again, they clearly don't have any belief or confidence in their quarterbacks. They're trying to manage that as best they can. Their goal tonight was to run it and only pass it when they had to pass it, was basically what they're trying to do. And Jared did a nice job in the first half. He really did. He didn't do anything wrong in the first half. He protected the football. He made a couple plays on a scramble. He did plenty of things right in the first half. They didn't have anybody in the second half when he got hurt who could manage the game plan and could manage what they want to do. And that's not a knock on Harrison Bailey. I'm not saying Harrison Bailey can't play. I'm saying they didn't have a whole lot of confidence in Harrison Bailey. It's going to be fascinating to see what they do moving forward.
Yeah, if Jared can't play, I think it's got to be 15 because Brian Maurer showed you why he's not been playing tonight. What he's done in practice, just tossing the ball up. As you said, kind of just running around Keystone Cops. In a lot of ways. So it was a struggle for Tennessee's offense tonight, and it don't get any easier. You got Texas A&M, Auburn, and a Florida team that throttled a Georgia team that you got throttled by earlier today.
Yeah, look, this whole off week was about soul searching and finish. Tennessee tackled better in the first half. There were some things they improved upon, but again, when adversity struck in the third quarter, Tennessee didn't have an answer. What's Tennessee's answer going to be down the stretch of this season when the teams are going to be a lot more difficult, no offense to Arkansas, than what they played tonight?
He's Brent Hubbs. I'm Austin Price.